Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name's Emma. Beside me is my husband Ash and our children Minky, Dave, Cookie and Tiny Teabag. This is my identical twin sister Suze. We speak a lot about her and we vlog our daily lives here. Thank you for joining us. Morning everybody, sorry for the state of me. Me and Ash, hello, are going to watch a film. It's Sunday morning. And we're going to watch The Accountant. Is it Ben Affleck? The sun's beaming through. So I'm going to shut the curtains, turn the room into a cinema. Then I'm going to get in the bath or shower, wash my hair, get my stuff ready and go back to be with Suze. I just had a little Asda delivery to keep Ash sustained while I'm away. So his food for the week and a lower tog duvet for Suze because the ones that they use there are really thick and a bit too warm, so I've brought a 4.5 tog one for her. So yeah, I'm going to watch a film and then get on with lovely sunny Sunday.
Gave me a new handler today. I don't like this guy. He's dull. Worried. Fuck. Good night, son. Good night, Francis. What about Zurich? Address and phone number. Let's get it.
What a beautiful sunny day. So it's Sunday. I'm not hungover. I wasn't even going to have a drink, and then when we decided to, that's when we decided to get Ash to get a taxi and come and pick me up, which was very nice of him. Thank you.
Okay.
And it is the 25th, I think, of Feb. It is 12 minutes past 11 and I'm heading back to live with my sister. Hi everyone. How are you all doing? It is, what day is it? Tuesday. And I'm just going to York Station to pick Susie's friend up, Emma, who she met in Thailand. She came a few weeks back and she's travelling up from London again today to come and see her. Suze has had a bit of, it's been a bit difficult to get on top of the pain this morning, but she called the nurses sooner rather than later and took another load, and it seems to have taken the edge off. So we ate breakfast and watched YouTube, and yeah, I've just been speaking to Ash on the phone this morning, catching up a little bit on my little journey in the car. Probably get Susie a couple of drinks on the way back as well, but I'm due on and I'm so meh, tired and achy and just a bit meh really. The sunrise this morning was beautiful though. I went out mega early and just watched that. It was very chilly, but I stood outside and just took a minute And today I'll probably have to take Emma back to the station as well, which is fine. I like doing that. You know, they're making such an effort, some of Susie's friends, to come such a long way that I wouldn't want them to pay a taxi to get from the station. So I'll do my little taxi runs for them. I can't really remember what life was like before all this. It's bizarre. I need a coffee, I think, as well. Oh, my neck is so sore. And a lot of people say, you know, is it comfy sleeping in the riser recliner? And it is. It really is. It's actually comfier than my bed. So at some point, I can't remember if I've mentioned it before, on my manifestation list in my head, at some point, I mean, they're mega expensive, it'll be a long time before we can manifest it, but those beds that move independently, the feet and the head, I think my brother's got one of them at mum's. I think Kev's got one, and he finds that mega comfy. So to help with my back and endometriosis pain, sleeping in a chair that sort of cradles me. It does go flat, but it cradles my lower back. I think because I can't put a riser recliner in the bedroom for me to sleep on. But I can get a bed at some point, maybe. We'll see. We will see. I was a bit early, so I'm just driving around the city, and I'm just got York Minster in front of me, which is just absolutely stunning. I've done a little loop and come round, but if you can see, camera won't do it justice. Gosh, it looks so tiny. Driving into town this way, but there's the Minster looming over the townhouses. Said it before, it really is one of the prettiest towns ever. Ever. There's the Minster, look guys. And the bar walls, you can just see that there. That's where Susie and Libs got the photo taken when Liberty came. Just there. Amazing. My friend Kelly, you've seen Kelly on the vlogs? No, you haven't. You've seen Kelly she's been here when the vlogs have been on, but she's been with Suze. She got married in the hotel on the corner on the left down here years and years ago. And the pink shop that you can see where that blue van is to the right, that's Mary Shortall. The Ingham family have their dolls that look like their kids and their dog in there. They're good friends with the ladies that own Mary Shortall, and they make like reborn dolls and beautiful teddies and dolls. If any of you guys are into that, I was never really into that sort of thing, but I can see now why people do get reborn dolls, you know, if they've not had children. I don't know. Is that weird? Is it weird? I'll flip the camera back onto me, but I think you prefer to see actually bits of York as we go past. There are the walls around the city to the left there. You can walk around the whole lot. Anyway, let's go and pick up Emma. Hey everyone. I want you all to meet another Emma. And this is an Emma that Susie met in Thailand.
Yeah, Pee-Pee.
On Pee-Pee. And I'm just dropping her back off at the station after taking her to visit Suze. We had some tears, but it was when Suze was asleep. You have to try and hide it, don't you?
As best you can.
But Susie's face lit up when Emma walked into the room, but she just couldn't quite stay awake for all of it. But I thought me and Emma would have a chit chat as to how her and Suze met, because I know a lot of you are interested in things like that, and to have a chat at like how some of Susie's friends deal with it. You know, Emma travels up from London to York to see Suze on the train, and it's tough. So it might help some of you guys out there to know how Susie's friends deal with this sort of thing. So yeah, how did you meet Suze?
So I went on a girls' holiday in 2010, so 14 years ago, and it was supposed to be originally me and my mate Becky going, and then my mate Robbo, her real name is Claire, but Robbo came last minute on this holiday. She'd been through a breakup, was in a bit of a mess, so the three of us went away, and actually there were some tensions. It was a really weird holiday. There were some tensions between the three of us, and then we stumbled across Suze at a bar right on the beach.
She was on her own, wasn't she?
She was on her own. She was sitting there, drinking away on her own, and actually it was me that kind of, there was some sort of, it wasn't like a palm tree, something in the way, and I kept on like a boulder or something, and I kept on like chatting to Suze, and eventually like, I was like, oh my God, just come and join us, sit on our table. And we spent the rest of that afternoon and evening with her, and she kind of became like the fourth girl on our holiday. Like basically she just joined our trio to the point where she ended up staying, like we had this triple room which Suze just bunked in with us, and yeah, it was just really lovely. It was just one of those times where you meet somebody and you just click straight away, and that's it, and it just sparked a friendship, which was lovely.
And how many times did you meet between then and now?
Very few, very, very, very few. So we had like this 2-week holiday of concentrated seeing each other, and then me and Robbo came up to York within the first couple of years after that holiday.
Was that when I met you?
Yeah, I didn't know if you remembered that.
Thai restaurant.
Yeah,
we went to the Thai restaurant in York.
Yeah, we went to the Thai restaurant in York. Yeah, that was it. And then Suze came down to London, and she stayed with me back in the days where I was living in Finchley Central. And then we literally, and that was years ago, we kind of stayed in contact, but not close contact. And as you know, like Suze she's not much of a talk on the phone, is she?
No.
Like, she'll drop messages, but she doesn't talk on the phone.
Just like Facebook background friends.
Yeah, exactly. And so we haven't really been in close contact for years, but I've been, you know, dropping messages and following all of the updates from your channel. And then it was when you said in one of your updates that she was not just in the hospice, but it was, I don't know if you remember, but in one of your videos you were like, she just wants visitors now, she wants all of her friends to come and see her. And it was weird because me and my husband, so I've been talking about Susie, I think, quite a lot at home with my husband Ian, and I've got a twin sister as well. So my twin sister, between my twin sister and my husband, they hear about Susie quite a lot. She's been on my mind. I've been chatting about her at home. And then actually, what really triggered me to reconnect and make the trip to see her is that my husband asked me a question that really jarred me. He was like, do do you think when the time comes you'll go to her funeral? And it really jarred me, because I just thought, I can't have a conversation about going to somebody's funeral. I need to just see her in person. You know, when you just have that moment of like, I just need to reconnect, I just need to see her in person. So that actually was what made me message you and message her and pick up the phone and make the arrangements to see her. And then I'm really glad that I've been able to see her again a second time today. But yeah,
it really lifts Suze. I said to Emma that Suze has been sleeping a lot more, but when she was up, I know you said you can see the difference between a few weeks ago to now.
Okay.
But the boost that it gives Suze in that moment that somebody's there, you can't measure that. It's massive. And hopefully after today, because she was struggling with the pain this morning, hopefully after this visit now, maybe she will sleep better tonight.
I hope so.
And maybe not have so many bad dreams, and it'll just lift her a little bit. But yeah, it does, like you say, the connection that you've had, and you can only meet up with somebody maybe 4 or 5 times in your whole life, but then
yeah, I mean, to say I've only spent basically 2 weeks of my life with her 14 years ago, and she's had such a lasting impact, and I think...
And you to her.
Yeah, and I think, for me, I think, like, I think deep down I regret the fact that I knew she got this diagnosis quite a long time ago, and I didn't come up sooner, but also I'm not really one for regrets generally, and I think, well, actually I'm really glad that I have reconnected and I have come and visited her when I have. But I just think
back then when she was struggling after they hadn't got the meds right, oh my god, it would have been hard for you to be there, because the further it goes, the more horrific it gets. Yes, but some things are managed better.
Yeah, that's true.
She was just screaming pain for a long time before that.
Yeah.
And she couldn't have had many people. Well, I want to witness it is not.
Yeah, it's hard.
Don't have any regrets, because you're there now.
Yeah. But I think if anyone's listening to this, I think what I want you to take away from it is, if you've got somebody in your life that is, maybe you haven't connected with them for years, maybe you don't qualify yourself as being a close friend to that person, but, you know, do connect with them, do reach out to them, and do give yourself that space and that time with them, because actually what it gives you, not just for that person, but what it gives you is real peace of mind, lasting memories. I'm so glad that I've reconnected with her. Not that we ever had no contact, but I'm so glad that I've taken these couple of trips. And it would have been so easy not to. It would have been so easy not to come and see her at all.
So, like Emma says, if you're thinking, oh, I'll do it next week, don't.
There might not be a next week.
Do it now.
There might not be an opportunity. Yeah. And it's hard. I think we're all human, and we all, you know, I know that I felt, honestly, I felt nervous about going to see Suze before the last time. Not for today, but for the last time, because I didn't honestly know exactly what I was walking into. I didn't quite know how bad she was going to feel and be. I didn't have the sense of whether she was going to want to see me for 30 minutes or an hour. It was 4 hours actually, but basically it was until I had to leave to get my train. And I don't know why, but I did have this little anxiety of like, well, you know, what if we do run out of things to say? That couldn't have been further from the truth. It was like 4 hours of non-stop connection and chat and sharing our lives and catching up on the last decade of our lives with each other, and it was just so lovely. Coming back today, I didn't have any of those nerves at all. It was just like, I'm just going to see Suze. It was just absolutely natural and great.
And plus, Suze always says, if you haven't got anything to say, sometimes just sitting with somebody is so
I think it just
calming.
shows, yeah, exactly. Just having somebody there so that, yeah, it just brings a bit of comfort, doesn't it? Even if you can't change anything, you can't do anything, but just to be in that same room with somebody.
Thanks, Em. I feel like I pick you up and it just reminds me of when I picked Liberty up, and Susie said today, when she said bye to you last time a few weeks back, and you said, it won't be the last time I see you, I'm coming back. And that for Suze was massive. That was massive. Just to know that it wasn't the last time.
Yeah.
That she'd see you. And we said that again, didn't we?
Yeah.
Today.
Yeah.
Hey.
There's also a part of me where, like, I don't know how to fully say goodbye to her. I don't quite have the words.
Well, that's what we say, don't. It's just see you later.
Need to. Yeah. It was just like, yep, see you soon. And actually, I've told her that I love her, and she's told me that she loves me, and that's all you need to say. You don't need to.
Yeah, don't say goodbye. Don't need to.
Yeah. It's too
final.
Yeah, it's too final and it's too hard for her.
Yeah. It's always a see you later. Love you,
Yeah.
see you later. And when we're walking out, she's like, look back, look back.
Yeah. Yeah.
She wants you to look back as you're walking out.
Yeah, I was glad you prompted me.
Look back, wave.
Like...
One last time. Yeah. Oh, thanks for the little chit chat. I'm gutted that you're going back. But we'll see you soon.
Yeah. Yeah, defo. Thanks for having me. Thanks for all the lifts you've been giving me. I know it's quite a way, isn't it?
Goes without saying. Right, everybody. I'll finish this so we can have another cry off camera. And I'll see you all soon. See you later. Not bye, see you later.
Heading up the west coast in the morning to find a place where no one knows our faces or our names. If we don't leave now, we might never make it out alive. Plans are changing, rearranging all the time. So come away with me, let's break free. We could fall asleep where the land and ocean meet. Wake up to the sounds of